come to this amazing building in Melbourne called the RMIT Design Hub. This is where people come to collaborate and think more creatively. I'm going to meet an expert here who's going to teach me about lateral thinking.
Hi, I'm Susan. Welcome to the Design Hub.
Did you choose this place? It's amazing.
Isn't it beautiful? So it's just been...
Susan Mackie is the CEO of Melbourne's deBono Institute. Founded by the legendary Edward deBono, who coined the term lateral thinking in the 70s. But Susan's also living proof that expanding your thinking can change your personal circumstance, even in the face of adversity. And it's also a practical thing for you, because if I'm not mistaken, I hope I got this right, you had a stroke when you were 30 and you actually used brain training to overcome that.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
So I was in a wheelchair for quite a while and I just decided that this was not workable. So I did an awful lot of training to be able to learn how to walk again, write again, and I think the last thing I've just learned how to do is stairs.
It's amazing. So you're a real live version of neuroplasticity.
I am, but I think there's lots of us that are. I think that's the beautiful thing about knowing how much we know now about the brain, that we can overcome all these limitations through good training.
Everyone's heard the phrase lateral thinking, but I don't really know what it means. What does it mean?
Okay, well, there's probably a simple way to describe it. And the notion is actually bumping your mind out of its thinking patterns or thinking ruts to take a new pathway.
I've been doing a lot of training on mindsets, changing mindsets, being aware of mindsets. It's similar, isn't it?
Very similar. It is a mindset, because a mindset is about shifting a pathway and actually shifting a particular way of seeing something or a particular way of looking. So it's about shifting your perception.
You know, they did like cranial shock on my brain
Did they?
to get me to get out of my mindset.
And?
It actually worked. I saw things differently.
So you bumped your mind out of its ruts?
Yeah. So it wasn't more of a bump, it was more of a fry.
Well, maybe we should rather teach you how to bump your mind out of its ruts just using a bit of lateral thinking.
So no electricity, all right?
Promise.
I still get funny when I walk by a microwave. Studies show that being creative keeps the brain healthy by laying down new neural pathways. The deBono Institute teaches a range of skills to open up the mind. But their most renowned technique is an oldie but a goodie, used by many institutions all around the world. It's called the 6 thinking hats.
The idea is that, metaphorically, you switch hats from one type of thinking to another type of thinking. And through switching, you then start to break up the thinking into easy parts.
The beauty of the 6 thinking hats is that instead of jumping to the first solution that comes to mind, it forces you to look at a problem from many different angles. But I'm not really a hat man, so... Blue is like the conductor of an orchestra, defining your goals and the types of thinking you need to solve the problem. White is for information, gathering your facts, it's for pure data. Green is for ideas and letting your imagination go wild. It's about putting your inner critic on hold. Red signifies feelings and emotions, using your gut instinct or intuition. Yellow is for optimism. What are the benefits and what's the potential? Black is the flip side, spotting the risks, dangers, and where things might go wrong. It's the black thinking that most of us are a bit too expert at. Okay, I want to generate some ideas. Ideas on how. So by ensuring you view any problem from multiple perspectives, you radically increase your chances of finding an original solution. So we're going to try and get the global stats.
Do you want some global?
Susan wants me to practice applying it to a wide range of issues. And I'm already using it to structure my ideas for my upcoming art challenge. For bullies, maybe an idea would be to visualize the words. But before I can pull that off, I better get a move on with my training.